Hello, gorgeous people. I don't know if I'm going to be able to film what I want to film because it is so crazy windy, but I'm in a different part of my property, and the reason I wanted to show you is because now is the time to, sorry, Charlie just got a little freaked out then. Now is the time to be getting seeds ready to plant because we're about to head into our cooler period. So the best thing you can do is look around your farm or your property, whatever you've got, your neighbours, whatever. I'm a little funny because everything here is chemical free and organic. That's how I'm going to keep it that way. There's a creaking going on, and I don't know if it's just a tree or something. So if I make a dash, it was something a little more. I think it's just a tree. Come on, Georgie, you can come out of there, babe. Come on, Georgie Flood, come on, let's go. So if you have a look in here, they're all the same, and they're all water wattles or acacias, and they, as you can see, grow really well here. And again, I will get rid of all of the dead ones, and that will just open up the new ones. And then if you cut down and clear all these ones low to the ground, which we'll do all this in winter because we would never ever take away, the shade and that. I mean, look at this gorgeous big trunk. I mean, look how she goes. So isn't she even sort of shaped a bit like water? So you can see, she likes the water, but she's choking. She's really, really choking with all of this around her. And it's even really dangerous for the animals to be in here because you can hear this creaking, so that's the dead wood. Sorry guys, the wind is pretty crazy in here. But if you go in, this is the front of my property, and this is sort of next to Eddie is the left hand front of my property. And then yesterday, with my big giant grandmother Gums is my new name I'm giving my big girls, that's the right side front, and this is probably somewhere in the middle but not quite, probably more closer to the right front than the left. And this has just been very, very much neglected. This actually was full of Patterson's curse and lupins, and the first year. The second year was just lupins for some unknown reason. I think it's because we got in here and mowed. Now these aren't my tree, well some of them are, but some of them are my neighbour's trees. And there's a little bit of a hill here which I never even noticed. And then he's got, oh look, he's got sheep and horses. So there you can see his sheep. And I mean, look, of course, if you were smart, you'd be under this shade. And then those beautiful horses. There's actually 4. But gosh, look at these trees. Aren't they just? Now this is where all the black cockatoos, not the Carnabies, which have got the white tail, I have the red-tailed or orange-tailed cockatoo, and they like to settle in these trees at night. Unfortunately, the numbers of them are very low too, and they're like, I don't even think there's 30 of them now that settle in these trees. And as I said, you can see how I've said about most of my property is that it's just so dry, and it's just so dry because we've just left the basic trees, and they just can't keep going by themselves. They need friends, they need family, they need support, they need other nutrients. As I was saying before in one of my videos, it's like eating the same bland food every single night. Now these babies are on my property, and look at the size of these big girls. I mean, we really don't own this anyway. I am just the maintenance girl. I am just going to make sure that I leave this so much better than I found it. That is my absolute goal. Look at the size of her. But again, you can see she's just struggling so much because she's just having to give. No one's ever giving her a helping hand. And even big, strong, grandmothers and grandfathers need a little bit of help. And, as I was saying about it being so hot here this summer, so you can imagine these big girls have had summer after summer after summer that's been hot and dry and yuck, and no one ever planting anything to join it. So this is my job. This is exactly why I have come here, is to make this so gorgeous that, it's going to be something amazing. And there's not much wildlife here. There's a couple of little birds, but not as much as there should be, considering, the shade and the food and stuff here. So, it's going to be very, very exciting seeing the transformation of when you start. Oh look, the sheep think I'm feeding them. Sorry, darling. And Charlie Bear seems to have... Charlie Brown, where are you? So when we're coming down to the dam, Georgie, when he comes here, he always likes to look down this tunnel and see what's in there and what's going on. So as you can see, we're about to head back into the wind, so I might have to end this, but as you can see, it's so dry and barren. You might be able to get a bit of a scope of where we are from, that's the back end of my windmill there. And then the driveway, sorry about the wind, and then that's where we were, and Charlie Brown has come back to us. Did you have a little adventure, Charlie? See, well, Mum, you're not So while I'm down here, I'm going to check every little bit out. So there you go, there's another part of my farm. And again, as I said, you can just see how neglected and unloved she is, that it won't take much. Honestly, it really won't take much. And a little bit of seed chucked around, and I have just bought a heap of seeds. So I will definitely get planting. Okay, I'll better go because this wind is getting crazy, and I'm sure you can hear it through the video. Have a beautiful day, and remember, every little bit matters. Doesn't matter if you are starting from something gross and disgusting and ugly and blah blah blah. You can make a difference, just one little bit at a time. One tiny little bit at a time. And all of a sudden, you'll turn around and go, wow, did I do that? Was that me? How blooming awesome am I? And you remember, you are awesome. You are fabulous, just the way you are. And the same thing with this bush. You know what? You might think, oh my gosh, it's gross, it's ugly, it's dead, it's not. Do you know how many animals live in here? Do you know how many animals eat off this? Do you know how many animals come here for safety? Like, you would be absolutely gobsmacked. So the same thing with you. As much as you don't think you're doing much, you would be amazed at how many people think that you are absolutely amazing, and would love to live one day in your life. You're actually living an awesome life. You just remember that you are fabulous just the way you are. Have a gorgeous day, and look around at something that you think, hang on, if I just took that and changed that and swapped that, it would look amazing. I'm going to give it a go. Give it a go. Use today as give it a go day. I'm going to make a difference, even if it's just a teeny tiny little one. Make a difference to someone's life. Have a beautiful, gorgeous day, discovering, like Charlie, new adventures. Look at him, he's loving it. He's like, wow, we are never allowed to do this. Have a beautiful day discovering how fabulous you are. Bye.